Welcome to NIOS. Today we will discuss the introductory lesson from secondary level social science book. Title of the lesson is Evolution of Human Beings. In the previous video, we learned about the meaning of social science. We also learned about the importance of social science. Also, we came to know the different subjects that comes under social science like history, archaeology, geography, political science, sociology, economics. We came to know about the importance and use of different subjects of social science. In today's lesson, we shall learn about the evolution of human beings, that is, the growth and development of human beings. Learners, do you know that in the beginning, the human beings looked like apes? They were called as Homo sapiens, which means wise human beings in Latin language. These Homo sapiens lived in caves or on trees. However, they learned to write much later. Let us learn about a new term now, prehistory. Prehistory is that time period in the history when the human beings did not know how to write. Since the man did not know how to write during that period, it is really very difficult to know about their condition. Therefore, the historians have to study about the tools, the weapons, the ornaments, the caves, cave paintings from that time period. Dear learners, since the man did not know how to write during this period, it is really very difficult to know about their condition. Therefore, the historians have to study about the tools, weapons, ornaments, caves, and cave paintings from that period. Dear learners, history is that period of human evolution for which written records are available. During the beginning of this time period, man wrote on the rocks and the pillars. During the Stone Age, the human beings were nomads. Nomad means they did not live at one place. Instead, they kept moving from one place to the other in search of food. They made tools from stone in order to kill animals for food. The Stone Age can be divided into following stages. The first age is the Old Stone Age. The second stage is the Middle Stone Age. And the third age is New Stone Age. We will now study in details about all these three ages. During the first one, Old Stone Age, its another name is Paleolithic Age. Paleolithic Age, human beings lived in the foothills of the mountains near a river because rivers provided them water for drinking. They lived in caves near the mountains. Do you know that during that time, man wore bark of trees and skin of animals? Early humans who lived in caves, they made paintings that show hunting scenes on the walls of these caves. In India also we can find such caves, paintings at Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh. It seems that the early human beings were very good artists and they made these paintings to express their feelings. The Paleolithic humans worshipped their ancestors after their death and buried them with tools and food because they believed in life after death and thought that these items will help the ancestors in their next life. They also worshipped the sun, moon. After the Old Stone Age, next came the Middle Stone Age. It is also known as Mesolithic Age. Do you know that man learned the use of fire during this Middle Stone Age? Humans found that fire was very useful and it could be used in many ways, like frightening animals. So they left fire burning near the cave. Fire also provided light during the night. Early man learned that if food was cooked on fire, it becomes soft and tasty. And similarly, fire was used for other purposes too. Like fire was also used to keep the cold caves warm. Fire was an important invention, and life of early humans became easy with its use. In fact, the early man started worshipping fire Dear learners, during this Middle Stone Age, man learned the use of tools also. All the tools found in this period were called microliths. These tools were more sharp and effective. Bones of animals were used to make tools and weapons like arrows, hooks, hammers, scrapers, etc. Hand axes were used to kill animals. As these tools were much sharper and effective, they could be used to hunt animals easily. For example, spears could be thrown from a distance to kill animals. Some of these stone implements have been found in Punjab, Kashmir Valley, near Himalayas, and near Narmada River in South India. The New Stone Age, it is also known as Neolithic Age. You have already learned that in the beginning, human beings were hunters and food gatherers. That time, they did not practice agriculture and they collected all their food by killing animals and food from the forest plants. You will be surprised to know that it was after hundreds of years that they could become food producers, and it was very late that when they started doing agriculture. This time period is called as Neolithic Age. Can you guess how the system of agriculture started? Let me explain it to you. Maybe agriculture began with an accident. Once, maybe some seeds fell on the ground and plants came out of them. Men started using them as a source of food, and some time later they started sowing these seeds and harvesting them. And now they had to look after the plants they had sown. Thus, they needed to settle down at one place. This was the beginning of agriculture. Agriculture brought many changes in the lives of human beings. They started building huts for themselves, as now they had a regular place to live. Slowly it developed into villages, and a group of many homes started living in village. This village consisted of many families and they protected each other. Learners, during this time, The early humans came to know that they could domesticate animals also. Can you tell me the name of that animal who was first domesticated by man? Dog was the first animal to be domesticated by man. Later, early humans started keeping goats, cattle, and sheep for meat, wool, and milk. The Neolithic people worshipped earth as goddess, and slowly, as the knowledge of man increased, he made new inventions. The early man knew the importance of tools and weapons, so they made sharper weapons. They made some tools which they used for cutting trees. That tool was made from hard stone. It was a sharp on the edge and attached to a wooden stick. Another tool was sickle. This was used for harvesting the grains. These tools were polished to make them last longer. These polished tools helped man to clear the land for agriculture and for cutting and gathering crops. Another important discovery of the Neolithic period was the wheel. It was used for many purposes. Let us learn about the uses of wheel. First, wheel was used to draw water from the well in the form of a pulley. Dear learners, a pulley is a wheel used for holding a rope or a cable. You can see the picture of a pulley on your TV screen right now. Wheel was also used for spinning of threads and making cloths in the form of spinning wheel. Wheel was also used to make pottery in the form of a potter's wheel. The wheels was used in the cart which was used for transportation. Therefore, man could now carry themselves and their goods from one place to another. Learners, now get ready for today's question. Your question is, during which age man started using fire? You have four options. The first is Paleolithic age. The second option is Middle Stone Age. The third is the New Stone Age, and the fourth option is Chalcolithic Age. The correct answer is the second option, that is Middle Stone Age. Its another name is Mesolithic Age. Let us now revise today's lesson. In today's lesson, we learned about the evolution of man. That is, his journey from earlier times till the Neolithic Age. We also learned about the various stages of human development. These stages were the early age, early stone age. The second is middle stone age. And the third is new stone age. With this, we have reached the end of today's lesson. I hope you liked watching this video. If you have any queries, you may send your queries to signlanguage@nios.ac.in. For more information, you may visit website at www.nios.ac.in. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.
खिलते चेहरों पर ये मुस्कान आई है शिक्षा के जरिए। ये मुस्कान आई है नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ ओपन स्कूलिंग यानी NIOS के जरिए। नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ ओपन स्कूलिंग या राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालयी शिक्षा संस्थान, इस संस्थान का एक बड़ा उद्देश्य है आम आदमियों के जीवन को बेहतर बनाना। ऐसे लोग जिनके लिए शिक्षा एक दूर का सपना है या वे बच्चे जो परिवार की रोजी रोटी कमाने के लिए बीच में ही स्कूल छोड़ने पर मजबूर हो जाते हैं। NIOS ऐसे बच्चों और बड़ों को दोबारा शिक्षा से जुड़ने का मौका मुहैया कराता है ताकि वे एक बेहतर जीवन जी सकें। 1989 में स्थापना के बाद NIOS ने देश के लाखों बच्चों और वयस्कों को बेहतर शिक्षा से जोड़ा है। इनमें हर उम्र, हर पृष्ठभूमि, हर जाति, हर मजहब और हर क्षेत्र के लड़के लड़कियां, महिलाएं और पुरुष शामिल हैं। बढ़ई से लेकर पायलट, डॉक्टर, इंजीनियर, बेकर और दर्जी तक NIOS कोशिश कर रहा है सबको शिक्षित और सशक्त बनाने की, चाहे वो असम के दूर दराज इलाके में रहने वाला हो या फिर मुंबई जैसे महानगर का। NIOS ने अपनी मौजूदगी हर जगह दर्ज कराई है। NIOS ने शिक्षा की परंपरागत सोच को ही बदल दिया है। वो पढ़िए जो हम पढ़ाते हैं की जगह NIOS की नई सोच है, हम वो पढ़ाते हैं जो आप पढ़ना चाहते हैं। इस नई सोच ने लोगों को आगे बढ़ने और NIOS के साथ जुड़ने के लिए प्रोत्साहित किया है। शिक्षा उपलब्ध कराने के मामले में NIOS किसी सीमा को नहीं मानता, उम्र की सीमा को भी नहीं। चंडीगढ़ के गणेश के लिए भी NIOS एक वरदान साबित हुआ। NIOS शारीरिक रूप से अक्षम बच्चों को भी बेहतर शिक्षा मुहैया कराने के लिए पूरी तरह प्रतिबद्ध है। ऐसे बच्चों के लिए शिक्षा न केवल रोजगार के द्वार खोलती है, बल्कि उन्हें आत्मविश्वास और गर्व के साथ जीना भी सिखाती है। NIOS खेल के इन सितारों को उनकी सुविधा और समय के अनुसार बेहतर शिक्षा उपलब्ध कराता है। मेरी कॉम, सोमदेव देववर्मन, देविका रेबेका पल्लिकल, अरमान इब्राहिम, प्रद्युमन प्रकाश और अमयजोत सिंह। NIOS सीमा पर खड़े उन प्रहरियों को भी शिक्षा से लाभान्वित करता है जो देश की सुरक्षा के लिए अपनी जान की बाजी लगाने से भी नहीं चूकते। सच तो ये है कि NIOS की पहुंच हर ओर रहती है, चाहे वो दूर दराज के आदिवासी हो या जेल की कोठरी में बंद कैदी या फिर ग्रामीण और शहरी क्षेत्रों के गरीब निवासी। देश में कहीं भी कोई भी व्यक्ति, स्त्री, पुरुष, लड़का, लड़की, अमीर, गरीब शिक्षा से वंचित न रहे। राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालयी शिक्षा संस्थान का यही मिशन है।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा संस्थान पूरे देश में शिक्षा के साथ साथ कौशल विकास के क्षेत्र में बहुत सारे कोर्सेज दे रहा है। लगभग 100 से ज़्यादा कोर्सेज हैं। हम दूर दराज के गांव में अपने संस्थान बनाते हैं और वहाँ के बच्चों को, वहाँ के बच्चियों को, वहाँ के वयस्कों को हुनर के क्षेत्र में शिक्षा पहुँचाते हैं। आपको जानकर खुशी होगी कि अब हम आर्ट्स, साइंस, कॉमर्स जिन क्षेत्रों में 12वीं का सर्टिफिकेट दिया जाता रहा है, अब हम हुनर के क्षेत्र में, वोकेशनल एरिया में भी 10वीं और 12वीं का सर्टिफिकेशन करेंगे। तो वो बच्चे जो कृषि से जुड़े हुए हैं, कारपेंट्री से जुड़े हुए हैं या दूसरे क्षेत्रों से जुड़े हुए हैं, वो अपने ही क्षेत्र में काम करेंगे, सीखेंगे, हुनर पैदा करेंगे अपने में और सर्टिफाइड भी होंगे कि वो सर्टिफाइड कृषक हैं, खेतिहर हैं। तो आज तक जो हमारे देश में ये सोच रही है कि आप 12वीं पास तभी कहे जाएंगे जब भूगोल, अर्थशास्त्र, भौतिकी ये पढ़ेंगे, अब ये समय बदल गया है। ITI में जितने बच्चे पढ़ते हैं, लगभग 18 लाख बच्चे हर साल दाखिला लेते हैं। अब हम उनको सर्टिफिकेशन करेंगे।
NIOS अपने छात्रों को माध्यमिक स्तर पर 26 और उच्च माध्यमिक स्तर पर 19 विषयों का विकल्प देता है। पढ़ाई किस माध्यम से करनी है, इसमें भी आपको लचीलापन मिलेगा। माध्यमिक स्तर पर ही 7 भाषाओं के अलग अलग माध्यमों का विकल्प मौजूद है। शैक्षणिक कार्यक्रमों के अलावा 86 वोकेशनल शिक्षा कार्यक्रम भी उपलब्ध हैं, जो छात्रों को कामकाजी दुनिया के लिए तैयार करते हैं। वोकेशनल प्रशिक्षण को अधिक सुदृढ़ बनाने के लिए NIOS ने ITDC, सिस्को, इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन जैसे कई सरकारी और गैर सरकारी संस्थानों के साथ भागीदारी स्थापित की है। आज लाखों छात्रों के लिए अपनी पसंद का स्कूल है राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालयी शिक्षा संस्थान यानी नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ ओपन स्कूलिंग। NIOS ने एक लंबा सफर तय किया है, लेकिन मंजिल अभी दूर है। निरंतर विकास और नवीनीकरण के लिए NIOS सदैव प्रतिबद्ध है। शिक्षा का उद्देश्य महज रोजगार जुटाना ही नहीं है, बल्कि स्वयं को सशक्त बनाना भी है। NIOS लाखों छात्रों के लिए यही आत्मसम्मान दिलाने में जुटा है। लाखों लोगों के लिए एक आशा और उम्मीद है। नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ ओपन स्कूलिंग। शिक्षा सबके लिए, कहीं भी, कभी भी।